Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So example 2. So this is an application of completing the square. The path of a volleyball hit from a height of 0.1 meters above the ground can be approximated by this formula, where x is the horizontal distance traveled in meters and h of x is the height in meters. First off, sketch the graph. Look how much room I gave to sketch the graph. That's amazing. So there's my height. Here's my ground. The ball's being hit 0.1 meters above the ground. And this is a parabola. It opens down. So it's going to look something like this. Whee! Now we know that is the path of the ball. We also know that the quadratic continues. And so when we're doing our math on it, we may come up with some answers that seem kind of weird, and it's going to be up to us to figure out what that means. Okie dokie. Find the maximum height of the volleyball by completing the square. So they're telling me how to do it. There's a couple ways of finding it, but they're insisting that I complete the square. So what we'll do is we'll start off with h of x equals negative 2x squared plus 10x plus 0.1. So we're going to put brackets around the negative 2x squared plus 10x. Now, look at I'm going to zoom in a little bit if that's okay. Look, this is not good. This needs to be a positive 1. I can't do the method of completing square without that being a positive 1 in front of the x squared. So we're going to common factor out a negative 2. So negative 2 x squared minus 5x. Chances are, if you're going to make a mistake, it's in not changing that sign. So always take the time to redistribute, make sure it's right. Negative 2x squared is negative 2x squared. 10x, yay, it works. So now, from here, we're going to try to create the perfect square trinomial. So using this, I'm going to find my magic number. Magic number is 5 divided by 2, which is 2.5. If you don't remember why we divide by 2 or what the magic number is, feel free to go back and look at the videos before in the earlier posts, especially the first one in completing the square where I fully explain where it comes from. Now, the other number that we want is the magic number squared, which is 2.5 squared. And I never do that in my head because I always get it wrong. 6.25. So that's what I want to add and subtract. So negative 2, x squared minus 5x, plus 6.25, minus 6.25, plus 0.1. Now, this is the good part. This is the awesome part. That is the part that makes a perfect square. I know it's a perfect square because we added and subtracted the magic number. It has to be a perfect square. This is the annoying part that I want out of there. So I'm going to take it out. But remember, it's inside the brackets. This negative 2 is waiting outside to jump on it and multiply it. So when the negative 6.25 comes out and gets multiplied by negative 2, I'm going to get a positive 12.5. So negative 2. X squared minus 5x plus 6.25 plus 0.1 plus 12.5, leaving us with negative 2 x squared minus 5x plus 6.25 bracket plus 12.6. Okay, we're almost there. This is a perfect square. Are you ready for it? Here it comes. X minus, now I don't want to factor this. So I'm going to use the knowledge that to be a perfect square trinomial, this is the magic number here. So it's going to be 2.5 squared plus 12.6. You. Pardon me? 12.5. 12.6, because we're adding the 0.1. So now what we have here is the vertex is at 2.5 positive, because it looks negative here, comma, 12.6, which means the maximum height is going to be 12.6 meters above the ground. I've got a question in the studio audience. I'll be right there. And it occurs when 2.5 seconds after it is hit. I think. Is the horizontal distance? No, not seconds, meters from where it was hit.
Sir?
Just a moment. Okay, I'm going to pause there and I'll come back with C.